Unbelievable, the
Dang.
backsass.
Why do you keep saying that?
But yeah, again, shout out to Kendrick Lamar for making my work week the most unproductive week I've had in a long time from all the
crazy,
music
dude.
he's dropped.
What did you guys think of Euphoria? I mean, truly an astounding song, right?
Damn, bro, we're going back to the beginning.
Well, we have
There's
listen,
so many
guys,
songs.
We have to because
We
Euphoria,
gotta go in order.
in my opinion, was the best one. Like out of all these diss tracks by all of them, Euphoria was
You know
by
what we should
far a
do?
mile.
We should do the whole
the best
timeline.
one.
Let
All
from
right.
from like that forward.
I think we should start at first person shooter.
First
Okay,
person.
okay, we
Because
can start-
that
yeah,
is
we can start first
that is
person.
the birth.
Okay.
of all
Is that
this.
Drake?
Yeah, that's
So
Drake.
that
one-
was
Drake and J. Cole.
on Drake's album For All the Dogs, which is not very good. He has like 3 good songs on it.
Yeah.
This being one of the good songs called First Person Shooter with him and J. Cole.
It's the best song on the
It's the
album.
best song on it. They're going back and forth. It actually sounds really good. And J. Cole's like, I don't know who's the top 3. Is it K. Dot, Aubrey, or me? And
Yeah.
then at one point he says like big 3. They keep referencing the big 3. Both of them do.
Yeah.
And I guess Kendrick heard that at some point. And then a few months later, Kendrick comes out on a feature on Metro Boomin and Future's album called We Don't Trust You
Yeah.
on the song Like That, which is, in my opinion, one of the best songs that's come out in a minute.
Yes.
And he calls Drake a bum. Literally he says bum
Yeah.
like 3 times. He says, pretty much, I'm going to bury you. He says,
Yeah.
I'm burning, what do you say? I'm burning tattoos and stealing chains?
I'm burning tattoos. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos.
Snatching chains and burning tattoos. He says, Prince outlived Michael Jackson, because Drake always calls himself like
Michael
the king,
Jackson.
like Michael Jackson, like the king, whatever. And Kendrick basically calls them out straight up. He's like, first person shooter, like get up with me. Like I'm not gonna like sneak diss on your shit. Like I'm gonna tell you what's up. Because for years Drake has been sneak dissing Kendrick and everybody else.
Yeah.
He never calls people out by name. He just like low key kind of sneak
They
disses a lot
both
of people.
have.
They both have. They both have done
been
it.
doing
They're
it.
both guilty of it. They're both
Yeah.
guilty of it.
Yeah.
Drake probably more.
Way more.
Probably more to a lot more people too.
Drake dissed Kendrick on the fucking first person shooter.
Yeah.
Because he said people be sending me verses and they be terrible.
Yeah.
So because the rumor is that Kendrick sent a verse for the song. They like requested a feature for it and they just didn't use it.
Oh.
Why they didn't use it, we don't know.
probably Drake's
They're being
decision.
mean girls.
Probably Drake's
They're being
decision.
mean girls.
Yeah, it was Drake's decision because
So
it was
then-
his album.
So then, like that comes out, and then like a month later, the next Future album comes out because Future and Metro do another album,
Yeah.
and on that album, The Weeknd has like a diss at Drake, and then
He
ASAP
sung
Rock.
a diss.
It's a sing. I didn't hear
Sung
that one.
diss.
It's like a sung diss. The Weeknd sing disses Drake, and then ASAP Rocky disses Drake.
What are they saying in that one? I haven't heard
I
that
don't.
one.
What did The
A$AP Rocky
Weeknd
just
say
kept saying, A$AP Rocky was like, I fucked your baby moms. and
before you?
that baby could be mine.
Oh.
That's
Even
what
though
he's-
we know that baby ain't his.
Yeah.
And then
Take a look at it.
Yeah, take a look at it. We can tell. And then The Weeknd was like, "There's leaks in your camp,"
Yeah.
which is
And-
let on.
Well, we'll get to that. And then so that happens, and literally like less than a week after that, Drake drops Push Ups, which like leaks first because he doesn't officially drop it.
Yeah.
It drops with like this one beat, and then they change the beat and they officially release it, whatever. Push Ups is the first like official Drake diss, but he's not going direct at Kendrick. Like he has a lot of shots at Kendrick in it, but he kind of goes at everybody. It is what I think is probably the best diss that he's done so far out of the ones that he's released. But so he does Push Ups. He says, Kendrick, you're fucking short. He says,
which is
Small
whack.
feet.
small feet. He says your last album bricked. What else does
Yeah.
he tell him?
He said Travis is better than you, SZA is better than you, and 21 Savage is better than you.
yeah, and he says, you're getting extorted by Top Dog. And then
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember exactly everything he
Drop
said.
and give me 50.
Drop and give me 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that reference is?
Yeah.
I keep hearing that. Drop and give me fucking 50. I was wondering what that is.
Yeah, he's saying because once again, allegedly,
Yeah. What's the rumor of the
rumor
split?
is that Drake has deals with streaming companies, and he makes a percentage. Well, it's not even rumors, actually. It's fucking true. That he gets paid whenever other people release music.
He owns other people's masters.
Yeah, he owns people's masters, and he also has deals with other people to where
Because
he's
he
fucking
bought them?
signed to everybody. So he has deals in place to where he can profit off of someone releasing music.
How so though? Is he like is a part of the song? And
No,
he,
he
like
just-
kinda,
You own the
Or is
public,
he
the
buying it?
publishing rights are like the masters. So let's say if you make a song, right, and you're not owned by any type of company, you're an independent record producer, you're an independent record label.
Yeah.
You own the masters to that song. But let's say if you're Taylor Swift and you work for Universal Music Group,
Yeah,
right?
Universal does.
They're distributing your music. They own your masters. If
Yeah.
it's all set out in the contract, right? But if you're savvy enough, you can get to a point where you can own your masters,
Yeah.
like MJ did, and he fucking owned masters for himself and for like
And the fucking Beatles.
the Beatles and a bunch of other people, and made millions and millions of dollars.
And
off
also,
of doing
the thing
that.
is, whenever you pay like for Apple Music, right? You have like your subscription that you pay or whatever.
Yeah.
Most of your money isn't going to who you listen to. Your
No,
money
no.
is going to fund the bigger artists in general.
Yeah.
So your money doesn't go directly into anything. Your money has like they know where your money goes.
High key, it's probably the same thing as like the stock market. The top 1% makes bread. The
Yeah.
top 1% of artists, like Taylor Swift, the Drakes, the Playboy Cardis,
Yeah,
the
Weekends,
Weekend,
Yeah.
they're making all the bread, and then like the Isaiah Rashads of the world are just kind of getting by.
Yeah.
You know what I
okay.
mean?
So Drake is boasting that he has a good split.
Yeah, that's
Essentially what he's doing
basically.
here. And he's saying that Kendrick doesn't. And
Yeah.
is it a rumor that Kendrick doesn't? Because doesn't he also own a lot of his shit?
I don't know.
From the Top Dog
You know what I
deal,
mean? Yeah.
it was like he had to break off Top Dog to even get out of the contract that he was in.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
probably had to give him a fat chunk of change.
Because now he's on his own shit.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no details about that's been released, so no one
Yeah.
really. I assume they're still cool because he's
No,
always.
he did have to pay him to get out the deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I assume is probably standard in the industry. Like I think anybody would have asked that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
So that song comes out. That's a solid first punch. There's a decent like minute or so in that song directed towards Kendrick,
Yeah.
and then
Tailor made.
subsequently Taylor made freestyle comes out, which is the Tupac and Snoop Dogg AI, and then Drake has a verse at the end. And basically Snoop Dogg and Tupac are saying, Kendrick, like you let the West Coast down. How could your short ass let a fucking Canadian dude diss you? Like,
Yeah.
how you gonna do this?
What do y'all think of that? That's weak. Now
It
that I
was
really,
weak.
now that I think about it, I listened to the song a little bit again. I don't like the fact that he tried to use their AI voices.
I don't really care
It's
about that.
kinda gay.
I just think the
It
song
is, right?
Kind of maggot.
It really is because like you're essentially like both. This verse might not be as good if you weren't using these voices. Like it's kind of lame, and
I-
one of them is dead.
I think the whole song
That's
kind of
foul.
sucked. It was the weakest diss out of all the disses.
It was the worst thing. And the thing is, like I said, after that came out, Drake was playing the whole game wrong.
Yeah,
Because the minute that Kendrick drops a song, everything you're saying is invalidated.
yeah.
It's all over.
He should have waited. He should
He
have
should have just chose another route.
He
But
shouldn't have.
like I said, Kendrick it's hard to diss Kendrick because the motherfucker says all the shit in his own music.
Yeah.
He
And
puts it all out
secretly-
there.
Yeah, he just wanted a response from Kendrick.
Yeah,
Secretly,
he-
we all know he's the best out of the three of them,
Yeah.
and Drake knows that. And he was like, I'm pushing him,
Yeah,
right?
that's-
Like, look
he
at
got
this
a
guy.
response.
Drake
You
was
got a
pushing.
response on it.
Drake was like, "You're taking too long," because it was like 2 weeks already. Drake was like, "Come on, you need to release. You need to
Yeah.
release."
And he wanted to show how hard he was, so he was like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna release another one.
Yeah. So
With this.
that song comes out, and then probably I want to say like 2 weeks since then,
2 weeks?
roughly. Kendrick drops "Euphoria," which is like a 6-minute song. It's all directed at Drake.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's just pretty much. There's multiple things that are said. One of them, my main ones are like he tells Drake, "You're not a good father."
Yeah.
He tells him, you have too much plastic surgery. Your abs are fake." He says, "You don't have any classics. Your music pretty much sucks."
Yeah.
Yeah.
The culture agrees with me that you fucking suck and that
He says
the
he's a
women
gay
you
boy.
Yeah. He calls him gay. He calls him basically white. He says,
He said you want to pop ass with sexy
That
words.
is.
"Oh yeah."
guys, can we?
He said they're gonna shoot you so many times. You better walk around like Daft Punk. That's fucking. That's my
Wait, I
favorite
didn't get
line.
that. I didn't get that line.
So many headshots for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk.
With
What
the
is
with the
it?
helmet
With
on.
the helmet on.
Because that punk they only
They
do
go
music with their helmets
pop
on.
you up
see.
the head so many times. You better put a helmet on.
Says, I believe you don't like women. You take them as competition, basically.
That's
Pretty- yeah.
crazy.
You might pop ass with them. That
You
is
might
a crazy thing to say.
He said you don't even like real women.
Yeah.
He said you like them little children.
And he has a few baby mamas now. You know, we'll talk about in a second. But
Oh my
And now
God.
he's dissing them too.
Kendrick
He's
is
dissing the mother of this guy's children.
Kendrick's
did.
going hard in that song, right? And he hits those points. Is there
Pusha
any-
T too. He gives him the Pusha
Pusha
T.
T.
Yeah,
Think
he's
about
like
pushing me. Ooh,
We don't want to hear you say nigga no more.
that.
Oh
He
my
took away the
God.
he
That's
took away the
wild.
card.
That's
He-
how he ended the song too.
Oh, he took away the card, bro.
said-
That's
Oh my
He said
insane.
it's not even that deep. It's just cringeworthy.
Yeah.
He said for real. He's like, "There's nothing deep to it. I just don't like the way he says
I
it."
just don't like the way you say it sometimes.
There's too many parts of the Canadian Pac. Yeah.
Oh, bro, when he goes
Goes
into
into
the
the braids. Dude, that's so Crody. Think of your family. Blammy Crody.
Oh my god.
It was so good. The whole fucking thing is so good. I had to write down all the things that you got to the abs.
And then he ends it with saying basically like, "We can keep it a friendly fade,
Yeah.
which is what we should do. But if you bring my family into it, you're gonna fucking bleed." That's what he
Bro,
says.
he-
And then he's like,
bombed on him for 6 minutes.
He's like, "That's the shit
Yeah.
you don't want to do." So Kendrick releases that. Everybody's like, "What the fuck?" We don't hear anything from Drake for a few days. And then Kendrick drops
6:16.
6:16, which
LA.
literally comes out at 6:16 in the morning, California time.
Yeah.
And it's like a 3-minute song. It's much shorter.
Bro.
And that song, what did he say on that one? I feel like I'm blanking on that one for some reason.
He said,
The holes, right? Holes in his team.
Yeah, the holes in his team. He said that OVO might be working for me.
Yeah.
He said people around you are tired of your lifestyle. They want you to sit down.
Yeah, and that they think you deserve it, and
Yeah, they think
everyone's
you
thinking
deserve
this
it.
shit.
Yeah, he's telling him, like, your people aren't your people. Like, they really don't fuck with you. And like,
Yeah.
you pay to have your crew around. That's basically what he
Yeah.
says. Like, you're paying all these people on your salary, but they're just using your ass because you're a bitch. That's
not
basically
coming
what he
back
said.
with no receipts.
And that's the beginning of the image, the art, the cover art.
Yeah, the cover
Yeah.
art, it's just a glove for that one, right? And that comes out in the morning, which fucks up my Friday because I'm trying to work and I'm trying to listen to this song.
This was this Friday?
This is Friday
Yeah.
morning.
I
That
took my
comes
morning
out.
doo-doo listening to that. Like
thought it
this
was
in my
Thursday.
ear.
No, that came out Friday morning.
I had it next to my ear.
I woke up early. My girlfriend was still sleeping. I had it up to my ear listening to it. I was like, oh.
Oh my God.
While I'm taking
Good
a dump.
heavens.
Yeah.
So that song comes out. The whole day, everybody's like, damn, Kendrick is cooking him. Literally, like, I want to say 9-10 p.m.
Yeah.
Drake drops a song called Family Matters, which uses the beat from the last beat from Push Ups, because Push Ups ends at like a beat switch.
Yeah.
And he just says drop, drop, drop for like 5 seconds. So Drake takes that beat and he makes a whole song and a little music video where he's like impounding the Good Kid,
van.
Mad City. It's not really the fucking van. It's just he went and he bought a van.
It looks like the van.
But it's so stupid. He bought a van and just completely crushed it for no
It's
reason.
kind of a good idea. Yeah, he like they destroy it and
It's
then
a
at the
good-
end they
it's a
like
good
crush
shot.
it. It's a good shot. You got to
It's a
give
good
it
shot.
But
But-
it is a little weak, and it also reinforces the fact that Drake is being kind of like a bully. And I'm not saying like don't bully Kendrick, not like that. But it's like it's kind of lame. You know what I mean? It's kind of lame to take certain shots. But the visual was cool, I guess.
And then on that song, he basically says, he tells Kendrick, you beat your wife.
Mm-hmm.
We know you fuck white bitches and you cheat on her. Why haven't you married your wife?
Yeah.
What else does he say? He says,
I was so drunk when I heard it, I don't even remember.
he says,
what
our
it said.
2 kids are both light-skinned. They should play together. It'd be cute unless you don't want to be seen at the park with someone who's less black than you.
Over his head.
Kendrick
He
Kid
said
is
you
not
don't.
light-skinned.
He said you. We don't see you in your hood planting no money trees. That was a good bar.
That was a good bar.
Even though it's a lie. that's
So
a good
he does
bar.
that, but where I think that song fucked up is literally because it's a 3-beat song. It's like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
In the middle, he takes like 2.5 to 3 minutes to diss like people nobody gives a shit about. Like he disses Rick Ross again, who is irrelevant. He disses A$AP Rocky, who hasn't released music in I want to say 6 years. His last album was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like no one gives a shit about A$AP Rocky anymore, and he disses The Weeknd for like at least a whole minute, and he tosses
What?
something out at Kanye, I think.
I didn't even.
And it's
I
like,
forgot about.
Wait,
all
what are
this.
these disses? Because I didn't listen to the
He
rest of that
basically-
one. I
he
didn't
tells-
like
Oh,
it.
then he says Dave Free could be the father of your kid.
Yeah, then he tells
remember that.
yeah.
I remember that one.
He says Dave Free,
Father
which is
of your
Kendrick's
kid.
manager, I think, or
He could
friend.
be Dave Free.
Dave Free's kid.
Dave Free is it's like his homeboy.
Yeah,
I think he
Kendrick
does
is
some of his
saying,
production.
Is that a rumor? That it might
It's
be
a lie.
nah, I'm pretty sure.
It's
Kendrick,
a lie. I'm gonna just be honest. It's a lie.
yeah, he's saying that Kendrick's friend fucked Kendrick's wife, and that's the real father of his baby, whatever.
Yeah.
And so the diss is at A$AP Rocky. So he tells A$AP Rocky, "Oh, you're gassed because you hit my fucking baby mama first. Well, do the math. Who do you think I was hitting before that? Like he was fucking Rihanna, obviously.
Congratulations.
Everybody knew that. Which is like that's a waste of a. Don't even waste the breath on him. Like
I just want you to focus on
all the smoke should have been at Kendrick. He fucked up with that.
You think
And
he
then-
did that because he didn't have enough on Kendrick? Or you think he
I
just
thi-
did that because he wanted to throw shots
I mean,
everywhere?
it very well could be, but I think also maybe he was getting pissed off about these people saying shit. I don't know, but I think that what you just said could be a very valid thing. Like,
Yeah.
I really don't think there's that much beef out there on Kendrick. Oh, something that we missed, just to reverse a little. On 6/16 in L.A., Kendrick's song that came out yesterday morning, Kendrick said, "You put money on the streets trying to get info on me, but like, I live a boring life, so there's nothing you're gonna get." That's what
Yeah.
Kendrick basically said.
Yeah.
So I assume that's what happened. That Drake put money out there. The same shit he did for Pusha T. When he was beefing with Pusha T, he put like hundreds of thousands of dollars on the street and be like,
Yeah.
if you have any info on him, like let me know. He didn't get shit.
Yeah.
And he did the same thing for Kendrick, and I'm assuming he didn't get shit, which is why, like maybe you suggested, at least 2 or 3 minutes of the song were not even on Kendrick. Most of them were on
other people.
yeah. And then
And it's like just make a 3-minute song about Kendrick.
Yeah, that could
Focus.
be taken that way, or it could be taken as like he wants to get more people involved just to hype everything up more. Because
maybe
he's making money off of this too. You know what I
of
mean?
course.
Yeah.
And then so there's like 3 beat switches. So the middle one is where he goes after all those people, and then the last part of the beat, which I think he did have some funny bars there. He was like, Kendrick opened his mouth, somebody give him a Grammy. I thought that was fucking
That's
so
funny.
fun. I thought that was hilarious.
Which is true.
Does Kendrick have a lot of Grammys?
Kendrick
yeah,
has a
Kendrick got a
ton
lot
of
of
fucking Grammys. Then he says, in the last few minutes of the song, he basically repeats the stuff from the beginning. He's like, you're treating your wife wrong. Like, do you beat on her because she's bigger than you? Which
That was funny.
that was funny as hell.
That was funny.
And then he's
Strong accusation, though.
strong accusation.
Beating your
And
wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beating his wife.
what
yeah.
am I missing anything from the last part of that song, Gio?
I think that's about it. I think we covered it. It's crazy. It's a 7-minute song. I don't remember anything.
That it's not as weak as Taylor Made, but it's not as good as Push Ups. I feel like that one.
Yeah, push-ups was. Man, he is just not. If I was his manager, I'd just be like, bro, you are not doing this correctly.
He's not.
This Kendrick is treating this like battle rap, and Drake is still trying to make like songs.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you need to sit down and write 3 rounds for Kendrick and just do that.
Yeah.
Just perform the rounds.
Yeah, because Kendrick's feel direct.
Very
and they feel
direct, bro.
very well planned, very poetic.
Yeah.
And then Drake's feel like, am I right, guys? Like, it feels like that. Like,
Yeah.
he's trying to get acceptance from everybody.
And then, less than an hour after Drake releases his song, Kendrick releases another diss.
Yeah.
So it was like obviously very planned because it's very hard to record a song in like an hour, obviously,
Yeah.
right? So Kendrick had a leak from somebody in his camp. He releases another song called Meet the Grams, and the cover art for this song is pictures of like, I'm guessing one of Drake's shirts and like a prescription of his, a receipt, some
Ozempic.
gloves, Ozempic, like a bunch of Drake's shit, and it has like his name on it, like his name on the prescriptions and shit. So it's you could tell somebody in his camp either went up to his room, took a picture of some shit, and sent it to somebody that Kendrick knows
And
or something.
the receipt is apparently to a ring that Drake had used in a music video to diss Kendrick's wife or something like that. I guess like they used a fake hand that was supposed to be hers. So Kendrick is showing that ring that you bought for that music video. I have the receipt.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I get that? Someone in your team bought that ring. I don't think Drake went and bought it himself.
Of course.
Yeah.
Damn. So that song comes out.
Oh, and one of the pills is like a allegedly, it's like a pill that people who are sexual harassers or sexual assault.
Like a roofie type pill?
Yeah, it's like a roofie type pill.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Now, it's not saying that he put it on. He uses it for other people. It could be just for him. He likes to sleep.
that's
Roofies himself.
He roofies himself.
well, that's a good segue. So in this song, I mean
Bomb.
this is the most scathing. This
Bombs
is
over Baghdad.
this is to me on the scale almost of like hit 'em up.
This
Like,
is it's over.
this is like
I
this
mean,
is
he said
this,
some foul things.
this goes past the story of Adidon where like Pusha
Yeah.
T revealed that he had a son. This goes past that. Kendrick literally addresses the way he segments the song is it's the same beat for like 6 minutes or so, and he
Produced by
addresses
Alchemist.
yeah by Alchemist. He addresses different members of the family. So first he goes to Adonis, Drake's son, and he's like basically telling him, "I'm sorry, your dad is your dad.
I wish your dad was never born.
I'll be your like role model.
Yeah, he says, I'll
Come
be
talk
your
to me
role
when
model.
you're 18.
Yeah, and he says like your dad's a fucking horrible person. He mistreats women. He doesn't treat you right. He doesn't teach you shit. And then after that,
Don't treat other women like how we treat your mom.
yeah, basically,
Crazy.
and he says that. He says like you shouldn't like hide your baby mamas or your moms or whatever. Like
Yeah, don't fall in love with escorts.
Yeah.
Don't go to Brazil and get BBLs.
yeah, he says you should work out, do some push-ups in the
Don't do
gym.
Ozempic.
Don't do Ozempic. And then he switches to Drake's dad, and he says
Crazy.
he tells Drake's dad like, I understand why you left him, and then he's like you. Yeah, and he-
So dirty.
and then he says, "You created a terrible person, but hey, fuck it. Like, you should get your money from him, get some more money from him, get some
Yeah.
more money from him. Like,
and it's
fuck
kind of your
him."
fault because you're a selfish dickhead too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why your son's a selfish
He
dickhead.
said, I blame his gambling addiction on you.
Yeah,
That's fucking sick.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
insane.
dude. His dad heard that. That's crazy.
I'm sure,
did hear
bro.
that.
So he doesn't stay on his dad too long, and then he switches to Drake's mom, and he's like, Sandra, Drake's mom. He's like, I have some shit to tell you. I'm gonna break it down. He's like, your son's addicted to pills, he's addicted to gambling.
my
He treats
God.
women fucking awful. And then after like he talks to her for like 30 seconds, and then he kind of talks back to the audience, and he says like, I've been in the industry for more than 12 years. I'm gonna tell you guys some shit is going on. Like,
Yeah.
artists are fucking drugging girls. He doesn't say that specifically, but he very much heavily implies that there's some Epstein shit going on.
For sure.
And he
Yeah.
implies that like Drake's camp could easily be raided, and then he says that Drake has pedophiles around him, like people who are convicted of doing
Bro,
that
he
shit.
Put him next to Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
he
they,
said that he deserves to die with
deserves to
Harvey Weinstein
die.
in
Yeah.
a jail cell. Is that what? Like, is they're actually convicted? Some of Drake's like close homeboys.
I think
I
I,
believe
I think I think one of them is for sure previously had been incarcerated for doing like I think he was a pimp,
Oh, okay.
which is
Well,
like
but
that's
it's-
basically that's fucking human trafficking.
that's human
Yeah.
trafficking. Yeah, that's
Because there's no way
definitely
all
human
those
trafficking.
girls are fucking 18 and above. I mean, come
No.
on, they never are.
No, and you abuse them and shit to keep them like in line and stuff.
Exactly.
Like
So
Yeah, break him.
that. Oh damn.
So
Yeah, you
he
do.
that's the stuff he says to Drake's mom, and then he switches from talking to her to the audience, right? And then after that,
This is where
then he drops the bomb that Drake has
a daughter.
Yeah.
And he says she's older than 11 because he says Drake missed her 11th birthday. He says that Drake should be at home watching Frozen with her, teaching her shit, and like
Is this Frozen? I didn't hear that.
yeah, he said you should watch Frozen with
He
her.
did say Frozen.
And
And
he-
he did say they should be singing poems at her birthday. I thought
Yeah.
that was very nice of Kendrick.
Pretty much, and then he's
a good
like,
guy.
He's a good guy.
he basically says like, you're not the only one. Like Drake has a bunch of other kids too.
Yeah.
And he says
said-
like,
How many other kids are out there waiting for you to show up and take care of them?
No,
Yeah.
The thing about Kendrick is he is subtly doing this like child molester shit with Drake,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because he said there are other children waiting for you to come.
Oh,
I didn't
That
even
shit
think
was
about
nasty.
that.
that's wild.
And I thought for one moment I thought he said the children are the future and he wants to live in the future, but he said lives in confusion. I thought he said
okay.
he wants to live in the future. I said, holy shit!
Both of them, yeah.
I was like, whoa,
Kendrick, take it easy.
Kendrick, relax.
Yeah,
But
I
he
mean,
didn't say that.
he was hollering at Millie Bobby Brown, dude. No matter how we slice it, that was a strange
11
That
situation.
was
bar.
strange. The 11
You
bar.
have a power to
crazy.
change the world.
Well, he said 11th birthday. 11.
Yeah.
11th
Hold
birthday.
on, dog.
So the shit was sketchy.
Hold on, dog. I didn't catch that one. I only heard this one like once, like 1.5 times.
That one was oh my god. So
Because I don't think the daughter thing is true. I think he was saying that as like a subtle like baby girl. He like baby girls.
I don't know,
He
man.
wants to sing with her at her
I feel like
11th
he
birthday.
He likes little girls, guys.
I feel like he could have more kids, bro.
He
I
could.
think it was
He has to.
heavily implied that he has more kids.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a leaked picture of Drake, and it's like you remember those like early '90s pictures that people would do with the airbrush, and they would go to like the mall and get a photo shoot,
Okay.
and it
Uh-huh.
looked like that with another woman, and it looked like a little girl.
I would need like actual proof.
Yeah,
I need
I
to
don't-
I would
see
need proof
it.
too, yeah, but
I would need to see it. But that's
I
what
did
that's what
see
he
that.
implies.
But
And
they have both lied throughout this battle. So
Yeah.
I'm allowing the lies to
This is true.
play out.
And then Kendrick says basically he's like, "You're the reason I made my last album to deal with like trauma for kids that have been like mistreated or abandoned by their parents." He's like, "It's okay. Like I'll fucking adopt you." It's basically what he says.
oh boy,
And then
Oh my God.
he ends the last minute of the song talking to Drake directly. And he's like, dude, listen, you go to the fucking Turks and Caicos, you pop pills, you abuse women,
Yeah.
your raps are horrible. You
You're
should just
misogynist.
You're a
You're a body
misogynist.
shamer.
At one point he says you should just die. He says something
did,
like that.
yeah.
He says something pretty much exactly like you should just die. Like the world will be better off without you.
he says several times you should be dead.
Yeah.
You should be dead. I want you dead. Type of-
Oh my God, bro.
And then that's the end of that song.
What
And-
did you guys think? Was that a little too much?
No,
I mean,
fuck no. That's exactly what you have to do when somebody like Drake comes at you like that.
no,
bro.
Well, the only part that I thought was like, whoa.
He bombed on that man.
He bombed on him hard, dude. The Harvey Weinstein bar was like,
Was
whoa,
crazy.
dude. He deserves to be in jail dead with Harvey Weinstein. That is a crazy.
And the fact that he's addressing his family. Like, it's
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
Meet the Grahams. His last name is Graham. His family are the Grahams. He
Did
just,
they meet the grams, the pills?
Oof.
Talking
Talking
the
directly
pills
to
called
his-
Pills, like grams pills.
I didn't even think about that.
Come
That's-
on, baby.
Come
This is all battle rap shit Kendrick
But
is doing.
damn, like,
Yeah.
that shit has effects, though, because think about it. When these kids grow up, like, Adonis is going to put the headphones on and be like, what was the greatest rapper alive talking about? Let me fucking
Yeah.
listen. Let me listen and see what he
said. Play
said.
this shit when you turn 18.
Yeah, when Kendrick is 60 or whatever. Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Having
will hit him up.
a diss where you're like a good part of it, where the greatest rapper alive is addressing you and your father's shortcomings.
Crazy.
Pretty much.
Crazy, dude.
That's insane.
And he's going to hear that way before 18.
Yeah, he's
So he-
probably going to hear it tomorrow.
Drake is going to have to talk to him about that shit.
It's going to be wild.
That's insane, dude. What a wild thing
Oh
to
my
do.
God, bro.
Bringing the whole family
He just
into
dropped the craziest fucking bombs like that. That's what I wanted the whole time. That's what you need out of a beef, bro. You can't have like the shit that Drake had on Family Matters, where you're just throwing subtle shots to like people here and there.
He
telling
is talking to you.
he's talking directly to him, and he's saying, "You are a piece of shit. I want you to die. You're a horrible father." Just
it. You're a
multiple
misogynist.
things.
You're a bad person.
And the thing is, Kendrick isn't, besides like the girl shit, Kendrick isn't really saying anything that we haven't thought of. He's just rapping it better.
Yeah.
That's all it is. He's just doing it in a way that it's like, wow.
That cuts deep.
It cuts deep and it's fucking cold.
He's-
Drake
Yeah.
is just Drake is not the better rapper.
He's
never been
stripping.
the better rapper.
He's stripping
No.
down Drake's identity the whole time. That's like he's really peeling it back. I feel he's also insulting him, but he's peeling back every single facet of like who he is and what he represents as an artist.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had the peel back layers bar that Pusha T also had.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Told me he
yeah,
has to strip his ego and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is. I wonder what does Drake have to say after this? Like,
I don't
That's-
know, bro.
that's what I'm
that is
thinking.
a true attack at someone's character.
Like,
Like, in a rightful way.
I think if Drake replies, he has to come hard.
He gotta dig in the pit. He
He has
gotta
to come
pin
hard.
something. He gotta come
He
hard.
gotta
and not
pause.
on the kids.
And he says, stop fucking the kids.
Stop fucking the kids.
Save up some cum. You gotta
Stop
come
fucking
hard.
the kids. Go in the studio.
Bro, he has to come hard. He has
bring
to
the kids in the studio.
He has to bring the kids in the studio. He has to come hard with them to be able to really fucking
He's got to come hard with them.
to go at Kendrick, bro, because that last fucking diss was so mean.
It was crazy.
That shit
bro.
was downright filthy.
It was a lot, dude.
It was insane.
It was a
man.
lot. I couldn't fucking believe it. Yeah, and saying that he's gonna die like Michael Jackson, like paranoid that everyone around him is out to get him and shit.
Oh, you are not alone. That's what
Oof.
Mike would do. Oh my god. Bombs over.
God.
You better. He needs to go to Compton and shoot somebody. He needs to kill somebody.
Drake
bro.
needs to do something because if he just takes that and never replies, then he
I just see Drake's
He's
face.
done.
Remember when after the Pusha T shit and he did like the whole LeBron thing?
what
he
did he
was
do
on
with
that show and
LeBron?
He was like, he was
Oh,
talking about my
yeah,
friend,
yeah.
So I couldn't say if I said anything back, it was gonna be too mean.
Yeah, I
He
remember
said
that.
about LeBron.
No, about Pusha T.
Oh,
Oh, and then he said the shit about LeBron in the song. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he's like, LeBron, keep your kids away
He's
from
a
that
Curry.
motherfucker.
keep your kids away from this guy.
Keep your kids away from that
Y'all
motherfucker.
bringing your families around this guy. Curry, you bring your family around
They
this
looking
guy.
at you too. They gonna investigate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for those who don't remember, the way the last beef ended, the Pusha T beef with Drake is that Pusha T dropped the story of Added On. He gave Drake's son a father, and Drake basically, I'm guessing Drake was too pussy to reply, but Drake claims that he had
He had
a
a song that would end Pusha T.
world-ending verse that would go at Pusha T and Kanye and a few other people, whatever. And then Jay Prince, Drake's handler, pretty much,
Yeah, his daddy.
his daddy came out and was like, he went on the radio show and he's like, listen, Drake's not going to release it because this could lead to violence and we don't want that in hip-hop anymore. We just want productive shit. And then the beef ended. And then Drake went on LeBron's haircut show. That's where they sit around and get haircuts.
His haircut.
That's literally that's all I know it for. They sit around and get
haircut show.
they can talk hip-hop. They talk culture shit.
Yeah.
And then Drake has his phone out and he's showing LeBron his kid. And Drake gives it to LeBron. And then LeBron looks at it for a second. And Drake snatches the phone back.
What the fuck?
And he's like, yeah, look at my kid, Bron. And he just fucking snatches that shit back.
Not too long though. Not too long.
Not too long.
Not too long though.
And then that's the way that beef ends. So there's nothing there. And I'm like,
yeah.
that's different than this one, though, because I feel like this one, Kendrick's pushed him. Because Pusha T just released that one song.
Yeah.
Kendrick pushed him fucking
Yeah.
hard,
Yeah.
especially with the very last song. And he went after everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
He went at
have
Jay
to-
Prince in Euphoria.
He did.
That
Yeah.
was crazy.
Your daddy.
Yeah,
your daddy want to be hard.
Yeah, he
You wanna
said
be
your
hard
daddy
too?
want to be hard, and we remember what he did.
Yeah.
And it was in Houston, sadly.
Yeah. Take off.
But yeah.
Wait,
I was-
Jay Prince. The rumors that Jay Prince had Takeoff killed, right? Or not like
Rumors
purposefully.
that
It was
he
purposefully.
He was supposed to help protect him, and then somebody that was helping protect him.
Yeah.
shot him.
It was one of his dudes.
Yeah.
One of his dudes who ended up killing him. I mean, isn't it funny to see these humongous artists doing
Bro.
all this and talking about killing each other?
Yeah.
I don't think you think anyone's gonna really get hurt physically.
No.
Nor
No
do
one's
I.
gonna get touched up?
Nor do I want that. I just want the activity to keep continuing because this is the most music Kendrick has released in at least years since
Yeah.
the Mr. Morale.
No,
No, it was
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
But
We
before
got
that,
we got 3 songs in a week.
Aside from that, aside from
crazy.
Mr. Morale, we had never had activity from him since 2017.
Oh, and
which
then we had
is
the
Since
Hillbillies.
Dan.
6
yeah.
years ago. But that was like a few songs.
I do love when
Yeah.
he's on Baby Keem songs. I do.
That's
love-
fun. It's
I
a
love
fun
Baby
time.
Keem, dude.
It's a fun time.
It's a fun time. There's a rumor that I'm pretty sure this is true that Kendrick uses Baby Keem to explore the experimental type music.
Oh,
It's
for
like
sure.
he'll write through Baby Keem, he'll write shit for him. I mean, it doesn't matter because they're fucking family.
You
or
can
whatever.
tell he's.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say you can tell he's been doing it a lot lately with the inflections,
Oh,
the way
yeah.
he raps and the oh and this and that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, because I'm sure they inspire each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It brings a youthful vibe, I'm sure, to Kendrick. That
It was-
Yeah.
interesting new ideas.
It was funny because somebody was like, "How long is Keem?" I think Drake said something about Baby Keem or whatever.
Yeah, he was like, your rhymes are only going Baby Keem writes them. I'm like, bro, come on. Baby Keem was 5 years old when Kendrick was
Yeah,
popping
somebody-
off. Shut
somebody
up,
was like-
bro.
Oh shit, Baby Keem, bro, Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, come on, bro.
That's why it's called Good Kid.
Baby-
Mad City.
Baby Keem was
It's about Baby Keem.
Baby Keem was probably in elementary school when that shit fucking
Oh
came
my
out.
Just a
God,
little boy,
bro.
dude. I'm surprised they didn't go after. I guess Baby Keem's very young, so they shouldn't. But I'm surprised no one brought up Baby Keem
It's
It's
to bring up.
in
he's-
any of the.
He's not really doing anything.
He's so green. He's very new.
I think
Yeah,
he's
he's very, very
he's super new. He only has one album, 2 albums.
like two albums, yeah.
So he's very.
One of them is great.
One of them is fantastic.
Yeah, the
I honestly like I might not like the whole album, but I like pieces of most of his albums.
Yeah, I like
Like, I
almost
could-
anything he puts out.
I could listen to his songs and be like, these are generally pretty fun songs to listen to.
But
Let's give it let's give this battle a round by round rating.
Round by round.
Yeah.
How do we classify the rounds though? So would like that fit in with push-ups?
I'm
Or
gonna
would
go.
like
I'm just
that?
starting with push-ups versus Euphoria.
Come on.
It's not fair.
I liked push-ups, but Euphoria
Baby,
goes
what?
harder. Euphoria goes harder because it goes longer and it goes directly at
You
Drake.
know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I heard push-ups outside, like out and about last time. I was like, this is a good song.
Push-ups is really fucking
Good
good.
song.
It's not a bad song. The beat is pretty good.
That's his
but-
best fucking diss aside from Back to Back, but that's a different beef. That's his best fucking diss in my opinion that Drake's released.
But
is
nothing beats
Push Up.
Euphoria, dude. Euphoria is just
Euphoria is-
even if it's directed at Drake, it still works. I still listen to that shit. I was jamming it on the way here.
Bro, it's crazy.
It's
That
so
one went
good.
fucking hard. And then what would we say that is the next round?
Tailor Made versus 616.
But how do you
Ooh.
group them up, right? You'd have to group up two of them.
Yeah,
Well,
just do because then you do Family Matters.
Gio's doing it chronologically.
Yeah.
So 616 versus Family Matters, or
no,
no,
616 versus Tailor Made.
616. So Tailor Made was just
Tailor Made it counts. It's involved.
it's he rushed it. It sounds so awful. That one was bad. I listened to it like 2 times. Like I'm never gonna listen to that shit again.
Yeah.
And then what would be the final one? Be
The latest one.
Family
versus,
Matters.
Yeah, Family
It's gonna be
Matters
Meet the
versus Family
Grams.
Grams.
Meet
Yeah,
the
Meet
Grams.
the Grams.
Kendrick.
Rio
Just.
Hey, you know what's
bodied
funny
him.
too? J. Cole bowed out of this early.
made the right decision.
I was seeing so many comments that were like, J. Cole right now is like frolicking in a field with daisies. Like, he's having a great time, and Drake is over here getting pushed against the corner, dude.
For real, dude.
Absolutely, he's against the ropes
He
right
is
now.
rolling down the hill.
I saw some memes and shit that said J. Cole's gonna release a respect track to like get everybody to stop
Yeah.
fighting.
Hey guys, let's take it easy. But
Hey, let's just be friends again. Let's just be goats again.
Yo,
Come
that
on,
picture
guys.
in the group chat was funny. He was like something about a calf, and this is a mistake. That shit
just
was
so
fun.
fucking
That's
funny.
the one I saw. Yeah, that's what he's gonna come out with.
But it's
Oh
crazy
my
because people were
God.
flaming J. Cole so hard, but then I was like, bro, they didn't know that this shit was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I included. I was flaming J. Cole for bowing. I was like, that's some pussy shit.
He got
like,
a phone call and said, "Brother, stay away. This is not for you."
Kendrick's pretty pissed. I'm
Kendrick
looking at
is
him right
very
now.
bad.
He's got steam coming out his ears right now.
I do wonder what prompted Kendrick on Like That to go so hard to go so hard at Drake. Like, was it the shit for first person shooter? I
I
mean,
think he might
it-
not
it
just
was.
like it. Maybe Drake kind of represents something bad about like current hip hop. You know what I mean? In
It's
a
just-
way, like just the vibe. It's I don't know how to describe it.
My thing with Drake has always been one: he is not a man of the culture.
No,
I don't like that man.
he's a
Two,
man of any culture.
And all this, bro, he has the worst fan base. He has introduced hip hop to a lot of people that should not be in hip hop.
Yeah,
this is true.
That's the shit I just don't like about him. I just never liked the dude.
yeah. It's the accents. It's the different styles. It's
Not
the
gonna lie though,
ghostwriting,
Drake
it's
has
a lot
some
of
hits,
stuff.
man. Drake
He
has
does,
some
he does.
hits.
Making me dance and wave my hand.
He
It won't
be
no threat.
making me
Yeah.
dance, wave my hand, man, like he
Yeah.
did on push-ups. I was like,
Just
all right,
don't,
this
don't
guy
be the
got
tough
this
guy,
shit.
bro. You're
Yeah.
not the tough guy with the Nike gloves.
I don't like Drake when he's tough.
I don't like. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him when he does melodies, bro. I don't
Yeah.
like it when he's
I
tough.
like Drake.
So
with
many
melodies.
quotables. Oh my god.
So many good
Damn.
dudes. Told me to the first time I shot me a Drake.
First
My
time I shot me a
homeboy told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down far enough. Today I learned from those.
There's so many
mistakes. That's
like
crazy.
double
Crazy.
entendres, triple entendres, like
Yeah.
just multiple things with multiple
Oh my
meanings.
God,
Like he just keeps
bro.
expanding on all of it.
It's so good, dude. But let me, Parkinson's, like
Yeah,
it's-
Parkinson's, yeah.
I mean, just all of it. Let it get shaky. I Parkinson.
I didn't get that whole part of the verse. It's like, who was he talking about? Dementia and Parkinson's.
Jay Prince.
I guess
and-
it's
Jay
I thought it
Prince
was
has
his dad.
Parkinson's.
No, he's talking about. He's saying they must have forgot what they did. So that's when they're talking about Takeoff, and then he's like, they must have forgot. So he turns that into dementia. If shit gets shaky, Parkinson's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Because
like,
Parkinson's can
that was
lead
hard to follow.
dementia, I think.
Or
I
the
think
other way
so.
around.
Yeah,
Or
one
which
of the
way
one
around?
of the ways around.
Because Parkinson's is like you can shake so hard, motherfucker, you lose your memory. You can't walk. I swear to God, bro. Look
your
at
memory.
Muhammad Ali was vibrating.
Yeah, it's
That's
that's
true.
crazy. Poor
All right, so,
fucking-
so where do you rank this song among the top disses? Like the Ethers, the Takeovers, Hit 'Em Up.
I've never liked Ether.
You never liked Ether? I
I hate
I
that
like
beat.
Takeover more than Ether.
I love Takeover. Takeover's such a good song.
Takeover's a fucking good one.
Takeover's a good one. Yeah, I'll let y'all go for that. I don't know enough about the old disses. I didn't listen to Pox and all that stuff.
I don't know about
You ever listen to Hit 'Em Up?
Hit 'Em Up is.
Oh
I'll be
my
honest
god,
with you
I'm
guys.
gonna play for you after
Hit
this
'Em Up
shit.
is fan.
Hit 'Em Up.
I hate to say it, I'm kind of a
Disgust-
Pac hater. I don't really like Pac.
Oh
Not
man,
that I don't like what he
I like
stands
when he
for.
used his voice.
It's not like I don't like what he like him. I just don't like his music.
Okay.
It's just really not for me.
Is
Like,
it dated?
I see-
Do you feel like it's dated for you?
It's just not. It's
Or
not.
what?
Even if I was alive at the time, I don't think I would have liked it. I don't know how to
Yeah.
describe his music. There's
It's
no one for me
very
to compare to now.
overproduced. I don't know how to
Yeah.
describe it. It's very like
A lot of songy,
Lot of
shit.
songy stuff,
A lot of
yeah.
long chorusy type of stuff. I don't know. It's just
I
something
did-
about
it
him.
is weird.
I dig
Yeah.
some of his stuff though, man. Like,
He's very unique.
Come with me.
yeah,
Okay, that's a good
yeah.
one. That-
Come on, bro. He has
Hail
some,
Mary.
Hail
yeah,
Mary.
that's his fucking. That's a fucking.
But that's
great
probably
damn
the
song.
only song I think I like of his.
Damn.
But Biggie, I think anything I like of Biggie. You put anything that's Biggie's in front of me, I'll eat it.
If you,
I know I said that.
I'll eat it.
I'm gonna say like a plate of food, you know, like I'll eat it up. Nah, he's dead. I'm not gonna eat nothing.
He's rotting.
Oh,
I
crazy
should
dude.
have said that.
He's
I
rotting.
shouldn't have said he's rotting.
He's
Oh, yeah.
rotting.
I saw a video the other day of Biggie, and he was like looking at the camera saying something, and his eyes were just
Oh, bro, his
his
one
eyes
eye
were just having a divorce.
one
dude.
eye's that way, one eye is just completely out of his head.
Yeah, they won't even look at each other when they talk. They speak through a lawyer.
Oh my god. Speak through
Go through a messy divorce.
They need a middleman.
They need a middleman.
we need a liaison.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh my god.
what a time to be into rap.
I know, bro.
What
I
a
feel like this
time.
shit kick-started fucking rap again, bro. Like
I'm
this
so
shit's
happy.
this shit's been I don't want to say dead, right? Because there's probably a lot of good artists out there who I might not be familiar with, but
yeah.
like I'm talking about like lyrical hip hop getting back to like straight bars and good beats. Like
Yeah.
that shit's been gone for a while. Like we've had the rise of like Playboi Carti, who I like some of his shit, but right, like I couldn't listen to a full album of his. That's just not my thing.
It's just rap is in such a place where a lot of things are segmented.
Yeah,
There's like a lot
exactly.
of different crowds that like different kinds of music. And when it's very rare, well, it's happened 3 times in hip hop. But it's like the 2 biggest rappers are finally doing it. I've been
Yeah.
waiting for this for so long.
They're going at it,
I've
guys.
been so fucking happy.
It's
There's
Godzilla
been-
versus Kong right
There's
here.
been so many sneak disses over the years, like between both of them,
Bro.
like Drake throwing shots, Kendrick throwing shots.
Yeah,
and
Drake is always saying like, "Oh, I'm the GOAT," but like no one wants to respect it. Basically, he says
Yeah.
that in almost every fucking song.
just- yeah,
Yeah, I think the whole, like the Playboi Cartis and the Uzis and all that. Unfortunately, they have brought a cancer upon hip hop, dude. It's like, like beats and melodies and all that stuff has taken over lyrics, like by far. Dude.
Yeah.
And you know what? I saw something recently. It was Chief Keef. I think Chief Keef set off this entire thing with "Don't Like" and all that stuff because the lyrics aren't fantastic, but the beat is so good.
The beat is
The beat's
fucking
And the
amazing.
vibes are incredible. You know what I mean? And I think after that, rappers started seeing I don't have to go like
Well,
16 bars. I could just put out like, and then I did it.
like Lil
Boom,
Pump shit.
boom. And then
But
I
I
did
think it
that.
goes back to what Gio was saying. I don't know. I think it's just like goes off to like segmenting because you can see the same
Yeah.
shit with other genres. Like rock, when rock came out, it was just one thing, and they started just splitting into like experimental rock, funk
Metal,
rock,
hard rock.
metal, hard rock, and the same thing is happening in rap. If you think about it, rap is a relatively younger genre compared to some of the others. So it's like
Yeah.
it started off with like really basic shit, Run DMC, fucking Tribe Called Quest. They're rapping about losing their wallet and fucking bitches, and then it evolves into like gangster rap in the '90s with like Biggie and
Trying to
Tupac.
get out there to high school.
Yeah.
Take a
They're
girl
rapping
on a
about
date to the movies.
losing their wallet.
Yeah, that really is what their raps
That's
were
the whole
about.
song is about them losing their wallet.
Yeah, and like they start experimenting with beats. They start adding more elements to it,
Oh
more
my
sounds
God.
and shit. And then like after that, you have like experimental gangster rap. So you have like people coming up trying to like push the boundaries of that.
Yeah.
NWA,
And then-
all that stuff.
Yeah, and then like, Kanye comes out like experimenting with rap in general, like pushing the boundaries of what you can actually say and
Crazy
shit like that.
samples and all that.
Yeah,
stuff, those
shit like
type of
that.
Then we get to fucking death grips and the industrial rap, which
Yeah.
is nasty.
beats. Industrial rap. I've
It
never
is.
heard.
It's
It is.
industrial
Yeah.
rap.
That's all Yeezus is.
That's a good way
Yeah.
to describe it. Yeah.
That's right.
It's
And then around that
like you're in
same
a
time,
factory.
yeah, around that same time, Chief Keef comes out. The
Yeah.
fucking the shit that doesn't where you have lyrics that don't mean anything and you're
Yeah.
just saying nonsense.
Well, he just said what he doesn't like.
He
He
don't
doesn't
like, dude.
He don't like.
He
Yeah.
don't like.
That's shit. That's the shit he
A
don't like.
snitch he don't like.
There's
shit he
no
don't
way
like.
around it. He doesn't like that shit.
And then fucking the Playboi Cartis, the Uzis, and here we are, bro.
Yeah.
My shit has always been, it started with Drake. Drake lined it up for all these motherfuckers, and he introduced a bunch of fans that don't know nothing about rap.
You think? Wait, what do you think Drake did? Like he brought in
He
a
just
whole
brought
new
in-
crowd of people.
He brought in a whole new crowd of motherfuckers that just don't they just don't like hip hop.
I think you're right.
They
I
just
think
like
you're definitely right.
sounds and
Yeah.
music and melodies, and they like when people do weird shit.
Because when you're a good singer
When they rape
and a good
girls, and
rapper,
touch girls, they like that shit.
whoa, when they like 11, yeah, they love Stranger
They
Things.
love Stranger Things.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, he did bring in a lot of songy type stuff, and with the songy type stuff, a lot of people came in and started listening to The Weeknd and all those other type of rappers. Not rappers,
I wouldn't call it
artists,
weekend like
artists,
yeah,
artists.
like an
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess
I'm
so.
happy it's happening. I'm just happy. Like I said, I go to bed great at night knowing I chose the right man.
I think Drake and Chief Keef might have. They didn't ruin rap, but I think a large majority of rap has skewed towards that.
Yeah.
And the new younger generations are for sure skewed majority towards that. So I think that's where rap is like headed. You still have like schoolboys. You still have people putting shit out every now and then.
Yeah.
But it's not. There's no. I don't think like people
No
are
one
going
got
bars out there.
bars. We're
I will say
starved
that-
for
Yeah.
bars.
Bars out, dude. We
People
need
do
bars
fuck
out.
with Griselda and shit.
I love
like
Conway the
and
Machine,
Freeway.
Yeah.
People love them.
Benny the Butcher. Yeah, I do
they're not
love
as
them.
they're not as like underground as you would think.
No, for sure, dude. They've been releasing like crazy this year and
They
last
just
year.
they rap too much.
Yeah.
They just put out too much music.
I mean, there's
Also,
some people
sometimes
too.
I get tired of the hard raps where they're like, "I got shot and I'm the coolest."
They
You
on
know?
my face is like
Yeah.
That's why my face. Like, don't worry about my face. Worry about the bars.
Or like Freddie Gibbs. Like Freddie Gibbs has bars, but it's similar shit to like Pusha T. He's always rapping about like, I used to be a gangster. I
Yeah.
sold some shit. I did some shit.
Future.
It all sounds good, but it's like it's the same thing kind of every time.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Future's another one.
But they're
Yeah.
stringing
Shit
it
every
together.
time.
They're stringing it together very well, which is I think like where Kendrick kind of differs. Is he splits in like all kinds of different shit from like the culture, from his life, from like every kind of influence you can imagine, and then he kind of like strings it together to make his music.
Yeah.
I think the thing is also like people just got tired of maybe like just rapping about rapping. People wanted like something new, and so when Chief Keef came out, that shit was new. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's interesting, Gio. What do you rap about? After a certain point, what is there to rap about? Like
Once you make it out the hood and you make all your money, what do you
Yeah.
what are you rapping about? Like
What do
what,
you rap about your life?
I think
That's
like
what Jay-Z would do.
that makes me think
That's
of like
true.
Mac Miller or something like that. Just rapping about like walking around his house and stuff like that.
you
It's
can still be creative, bro. You don't gotta rap about just rapping.
But the thing is, dude, a lot of these who popped off even have a lot of creativity in the first place.
True.
Like were they
have
just
enough
propped up?
creativity to like burst through the door, but not to stay there.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Did they have enough to really sustain them, like to sustain the spark that they initially had, right? Like, do they really have enough to keep going? You know, I look at people like Chance the Rapper who popped off with like 10 Day and Acid Rap, probably some of the best mixtapes I've ever fucking heard, and
Yeah.
then after that just completely fizzled out.
yeah.
His new shit ain't bad.
His new shit is not bad. I heard
bad.
it. He released a song like this week, and I was listening to it. And I was like, damn, this guy actually sounds fucking hungry. Like,
Which one are we talking about?
I think the song's called "Buried Alive."
But
yeah.
What's the
And-
last thing that y'all think that was good that he
That-
released?
Highs and
Chance?
lows. Oh, as an album?
I
or
think
as,
Acid
like,
Rap is the
Oh,
last
it's all
thing.
you guys talking about singles? Okay.
Yeah, like his new. He has like some new music that he's putting out.
Yeah, I think
I'm
he's gonna
trying to-
release an album.
There was one
soon.
that had a song called "The Man Who Has Everything." Which one is that? It's like a
That
green and
is-
purplish white album
I
cover.
don't remember.
That one had like 2 or 3 good songs, and I was very surprised.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
I like that song a lot.
He did put out like a little.
The coloring
it
book?
annoyed me.
It's like 7 songs or something like that.
It's like a short EP.
Yeah.
And it happened in between, coloring book and the Dookie album.
The Big Day.
Yeah.
The
It
Big Day ruined his career.
Big
In
Day
my
is-
opinion, that
The
album,
Big Day.
that
That was
he,
career assassination.
Chance the Wap with Big Day.
oh, bro, he just got married and he was like, "I'm so happy, I want to make an album and rap about it," and he completely ruined his career by doing
SpongeBob ass
that.
bars, dude. Yeah.
Oh my
Best.
god!
SpongeBob ass bars.
Best day ever, dude. You got to give. Well, and you know what's sad? Now his wife and him are getting a divorce.
Yeah, he calls it out in the song. He's
Unfortunately.
like, he addresses the song from the point of view of like people who are talking about Chance. He's like, "Where's your wife at? Where's your manager? Where's your hype at? Like you don't got shit." That's
Yeah.
basically what he says on the song. He's like, "I've lost fucking
That
everything."
makes me kind of sad. Actually.
It is kind of.
I do like Chance.
It's
the Rapper.
sad, but it's inspiring because he's like, I'm gonna try to come back. He's like,
Yeah.
people forgot I can rap. I'm gonna show them like I can do some shit.
You know what? You know what's the real killer to any good artist? God.
Bro,
God
I
gets in their
agree.
life. It's a huge problem.
God, or
dude.
when they stop doing drugs.
Yeah.
That's what happened with Chance when he
Stay
stopped doing.
junkied up.
Bro, when he stopped doing acid, his shit flew out
Yeah.
the fucking window, man.
It's crazy because there are people that make like happy music that I'm like, it's good. It's just his shit. He was just not. I don't know what he was doing.
Who makes good happy music? ASAP makes kind of happy music. I like his.
his
last
Nah,
couple albums?
ASAP just talks about fucking bitches
Like
and growing up
Sundress
in New
and shit,
York.
Those
and,
albums?
Oh,
those,
Sundress, yeah.
those were
I
those
guess
the
so.
2 recent ones?
nah, it wasn't an album.
That was Testing.
last album he released was Testing. That was 6 years
Sundress
ago.
was-
man.
Sundress is on
Damn,
Testing.
that was the kids are all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's all on testing.
That's kind of a happy song.
That was his. I feel
Sorta?
like ASAP is not like I wouldn't call him happy. I would say he's an experimental rapper because like Testing
Yeah.
doesn't sound anything like his last album.
Not at all.
No, true.
You know
true,
what I mean?
true,
So
yeah.
like I think at one point he was pretty much just like a straight up like he was just talking about fashion, talk about rap shit,
Bitches.
bitches. That was it. 'Cause, like, he was never really like a gangster type dude.
Yeah.
And then like on Testing he was like I'm gonna just try a bunch of shit out, and I think he just. Because if you listen to the album, it sounds nothing like his first shit.
Yeah,
which
a
I think
lot of
that's what an
experimental
artist
shit.
should strive for, though, right? It's like to change and like
Some do.
You know?
Some don't. Some people are
It's
very
true.
happy doing the same thing and getting the same numbers.
it deliver the
every
same
year.
shit over and over.
the
Or
same
some
old
get
dookie.
experimental and it's the wrong kind of experimental and it doesn't work.
Yeah, depends
And
how
then
far
they're-
you push it.
Yeah, then they're done for.
That's what happened to Chance. He got too experimental, too happy.
Too too much on his big
what
day.
about if I rap about love?
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
It's almost-
Sometimes I like taking hot showers.
Yeah.
You know who it's almost as bad as?
Shower. Ah!
It's almost as
Come on,
bad. It's almost as bad as Logic.
Oh.
Oh god.
Logic is the
I
worst.
was actually thinking about that when you said happy raps because I think Logic makes happy raps.
does.
I think. I think he's had his fair share of sad ones.
Oh,
I think
my
that
God.
Suicide one, that whole album,
Fucking
if I'm not mistaken, was about mental health or something.
I think so, yeah.
But he does mostly have happy raps.
He's just screaming, I don't want to be alive. That is the funniest shit I ever heard in my life. I'm sorry, bro. Screaming that in the middle of a song, it's so funny.
Poor guy.
Fucking Logic.
Go get a
bro.
tan or something, bro. 'Cause they're not
Go get a tan.
they're not gonna respect you this way.
See, Logic is how I see Drake sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I see them as, like, the same.
Nah, Drake goes
the same
harder than
vibe.
Logic.
It's kinda
Come
the
on.
same vibe.
Drake goes harder than Logic, though.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
obviously, yes.
Yeah.
But I just feel like they're the same person. And they just happen to be biracial.
I agree with you. The same kind of like nerdy-ish, like they
Trying to
came
fit
up.
in. It's
Except
trying
Logic,
to fit
what
in.
it
except
is. It's a lot
Logic's
of
not
fitting
trying to
in.
be hard.
Yeah.
Drake's trying to be hard. Drake's trying to be like, I got mob ties. I'll cut off your fucking finger if you say shit about me. That's the
Yeah.
type of shit that Drake says in his songs. I'm like, bro, you're not cutting nobody's nothing.
Come
on,
on,
nothing.
dude. I'll get you whacked. And shit. No, you're not. Yeah, you're right. It's that shit.
Get who whacked?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to? Aubrey? You're not talking to anybody.
That's crazy. I forget his name is fucking Aubrey.
We don't believe
His
you.
name is Aubrey.
That's the shit that pissed me off. I'm so happy I've been off Twitter, but I was on Reddit and people were like, "Oh, you're saying all these things about Drake because he's biracial." I'm like, no, that's not what it means. It's
It's
just
because
going
he's a
over your
bitch.
fucking head.
If he was biracial, but he was just chill, or he was just like cool, it'd be different. But it's just
he's just
because
trying to force it.
he's
That's
trying
all
to
it
force
is.
with like the mob ties and like it's not the first time he's referenced his mob ties.
And you can't be hard and then go and start doing a bunch of different accents and all this stuff.
No,
and
it's crazy.
prancing around Turks and Caicos. You can't.
You cannot do the verse in Spanish.
No.
They should have stopped him.
Yeah.
All right, but I will say this.
It's
I
cool,
will
but-
say what I am thankful to Drake for keeping the entertainment and the activity alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like for throwing out these bullshit sneak disses, which is some bitch shit.
He's going out. He's
But yeah,
stepping
I
outside.
appreciate him being like, I'm gonna keep this shit alive. Like I want people to know, like, I'm striving to be good, to be better, and I want people to know, like, I think I'm better than Kendrick. I'm gonna try and draw him out because I want him to come at me so I can show people my skills, even though they're not the greatest
They're not
skills.
the greatest.
But like, they're basically inspiring activity, which
Yeah.
I dig. Because before this, like, it's been dead,
It
bro.
was dead, bro.
Yeah, J. Cole and Kendrick and them, they would have never went after each other.
Nah,
like that.
man.
Yeah, they were talking about doing albums and shit together.
Yeah, it's love.
Yeah.
I will say for like 2 weeks, the Drake fans, the people I know that like Drake, they had my feet to the fire. They were putting pressure on me. I said, my man is gonna come.
Yeah. AB was
Bro,
putting heavy
I was
pressure.
because I was
AB
getting
putting
pissed.
heavy
I was
pressure
getting
on
pissed
him.
at
I was a
Kendrick,
little scared
bro.
for a second. I was a little scared for the like 2 days before the song came out. I was like, all right, my brother, I'm backing you up. You need to come do something.
I was
for me."
getting pissed because I was like, bro, Drake has disrespected him so much. He's releasing fucking hard songs like Push-Ups. Like, you gotta come back.
Yeah. After the Pac one, I was like, okay, something's gonna happen.
Something's gonna happen.
But I thought for a while, I was like, maybe Kendrick is just not gonna release anything and release an album in like a month.
I did think that too.
And I was like, and then the album will be that's it, and he'll probably talk about a little bit in there, and that's all.
Yeah.
But no, things have escalated.
Way further.
Things have escalated a lot.
My theory is I don't even think there's a leak really in Drake's camp. I just think Kendrick is just playing it smart and he's just playing on narrative.
I think there's a leak, bro. Because how could Kendrick
The
have
picture
the
is the only thing that gives it away.
I think.
But
that
how
there's
else
a
could you
leak
get
for
that?
Sure, yeah, and
That is true.
Dude, these are just people. These are just like people who are homeboys with Drake. What's to say that they're not homeboys with someone who's homeboys
and
with Kendrick? Or
who's to
something
say
like
they're
that?
really homeboys, bro? When you get to
Yeah.
that level, like
You don't
those
have
people,
friends, really.
those people, yeah, like maybe some of them are childhood friends and you can for real trust them, but it's probably a very select few because a lot of those people are probably using you. They're probably like, hey, like Drizzy, like invest in my fucking limousine business. You know what I mean, bro? Like
No receipts.
they're using him.
Yeah, it's in the type of lifestyle Drake lives. That's like the exact type of lifestyle where people like that would thrive. It's,
Yeah.
it's so easy to just like fit in.
Yeah,
Like, these aren't his real friends.
He's jet setting everywhere. Like it's a lot of hollow connections. You know what I
for
mean?
sure. Yeah.
Do y'all think Drake will be like fine?
What do you mean? And,
Like, do we
he's gonna
think
cry
Drake is
or-
going to be like, say, because he's going to release music probably this year or whatever. Do we think the album will be accepted? Like, people are going to take him serious.
It has to be good.
I think his fans are still gonna dig it, and
Yeah.
and like every Drake album, there's gonna be 2 or 3 songs where you're like, you know what, that shit sounds pretty good.
Oh, we're going to
But
look at
then-
him like, yeah, that's cool.
and then it's just gonna be
Good,
like,
good for Drake getting back out.
it's gonna be the same shit where it's like, that beef is over. We know you got smashed by Kendrick.
Now back to normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless he keeps going. Like if they keep releasing songs,
Oh, I'll love it.
I'm gonna be happy.
I
want them
stop.
to.
Y'all think it'll stop? I think he's gonna release it.
I think
I think he has to
If
now.
someone gets hit too hard, they're gonna stop.
because that was a pretty hard hit that Kendrick just shot out there.
I think it could go the same
Bomb.
way the Pusha T one could go. One of them, I don't think it would be Kendrick's camp. I think Drake's camp would be like, he has a world-ending fucking diss, but he don't want to release it because he
Can't
don't
do it
want to.
twice.
He don't want
Yo,
violence.
bro, I just think Drake is at home like, what the fuck do I rap about
Yeah.
with this man?
Drake has his hands in his sleeves, and he has his hands up to his mouth like this. He's going, "Oh my gosh,
Bro,
I can't believe he talked to Sandra
he
this
is
way.
putting, I guarantee you, at least 1 million or more in the streets to find information on this dude.
Oh, he has to be.
He's
dude.
probably
He has
paying
to
people
be.
in Los Angeles to go out and find people who knew Kendrick's like friend's cousin's friend to like get some kind of random piece of information on him from high school or some shit. I
Yeah,
bet you.
It's
And-
bad, bro.
Yeah, it's funny because I think you're right, Joe. Jake will never lose. Jake.
Jake from State Farm will never lose.
Aubrey Jake Granham. I don't think he'll ever lose steam because he has like such a wide variety of an audience. Like I don't think there are people out there, loads of people that are Drake's fans that couldn't give a fuck that he's even in the beef at all,
Yeah.
or about Kendrick songs at all.
There's some
100%.
people
Like,
who
'cause you
don't even
listen-
understand English, who just like listening to Drake's bops, and they don't know what the beef
They
is
don't even
about.
understand English is crazy.
For real, bro. He has fans all over the world,
He
man.
makes Bad Money type of music. You
Yeah.
can listen to it if you don't even know the language. It's
Yeah,
just,
that is
it's just
true.
the tempo and the vibe and whatever the flow. But yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna go anywhere because of that.
I think some Drake fans are slowly turning around and saying maybe Drake lost.
He's a little weak.
Oh,
he's a
bro,
little weenie hut
he
sometimes.
lost. Like unless he comes out with something crazy,
He's losing.
he's
right now.
down. He's
Yeah.
losing the beef. He's
Yeah.
legit losing the beef.
Yeah, I was getting so mad when people kept talking about I hate this, the 10 things I hate
Oh
about
my
you thing.
God.
I was like, bro,
That's
it's
a
a
fucking-
long fucking
whatever.
song, and he says it like at one
And
point.
he's
it actually
paying
adds.
homage, bro.
Yeah. You think he did it on purpose, right? He
Yeah,
had
of course
to.
he did it on
Once
fucking
again, people are
purpose.
like he's stealing, bro.
I'm like, it's
you
not
don't
stealing.
know how rap works.
He's
Yeah.
paying homage, bro. You borrow the fucking flow because you're saying like I'm gonna do it the same way this artist who I respect did
Yeah,
it. That's
bro.
like what he was doing.
Even the Have You Ever stuff, which is played in battle rap a lot of times. People
Have
do
You
that shit
Ever?
all the, yeah, they're like, have you ever played Have You Ever on stage? They be rapping it to each other.
He did that a lot.
He does that, bro. people
Okay,
do
let's
that-
play. He did a
people
lot
do
of
that
play.
in battle rap all the time.
Yeah.
It's not stealing.
I
I just don't understand hip hop.
God, I love Kendrick, dude.
I love Kendrick.
I
bro.
love a
man.
good
He's-
Kendrick. When he
he's-
starts
I love
talking
it.
to himself.
Oh my God, I just love hearing Kendrick rap. Bro.
I
That's
hadn't
what
listened
makes
to
me
him in
happy.
so long because he hasn't released music in so fucking long, and I was like listening to this. I was like, man, it's so refreshing to have this guy back.
I
Like
just love hearing. Like,
he's
listening to him.
so good. Like we need more shit from him, bro.
It's been
almost
Or
10
rappers
years.
like him.
Yeah, since a damn album. And
Y'all keep talking like Mr. Morale did not come out.
it's not
Gio, come
good.
on.
I love Mr.
It's
that
it's
Morale.
not
album
bad,
is,
but it's a
that's a
one-time
therapy
listen.
session.
Yeah.
That's
I-
a therapy session.
I love it. It's
how often
bro,
how often do you want therapy?
I don't listen to the whole album in one go.
That's
I
what I'm
listen to,
saying. Like
songs.
I want.
Fuck you, I hate you. Oh,
Yeah,
I
come
deleted
on,
that
bro.
song.
No,
love
I
that
got
song.
Father Time. I got a few.
I got a few.
songs
I have
there,
a few
but
bangers
it's-
on there that I like, but like what I'm saying is his other albums. Like I've been listening to his other albums this recent week. I could listen to Section 80 from beginning to end.
Bro, yeah.
I could listen
Yeah.
to Good Kid, Mad City beginning to end. I could listen to Damn beginning to end.
Damn, it's
Butterfly, I
phenomenal.
can't.
To
I have
Pimp a
to listen to
Butterfly.
the whole
No.
thing if
Beginning
I
to
listen
end.
any of it.
I could do all of them, but Mr. Morale is the only one where I'm like, I gotta skip some of these
Man, I love
songs.
Mr.
But it has
Morale.
some hard songs. I'm gonna say it has some hard songs. Purple Hearts, I fucking love that goddamn song.
I didn't like that beat.
You didn't like that? I like the fuck. I love that
It
beat.
sounds like a YouTube beat.
Nah,
It just sounds like it's too it's not mastered well or mixed well.
you re-listen to it on your way home. I promise you,
I'll give it a chance.
it's very luscious.
And I don't.
It sounds-
like Summer Walker.
Yeah, I did not like her part. Her part was fucking horrible.
And I got a purple heart.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually every time like a big artist put out music like this,
Mm-hmm.
like Schoolboy or something like that, and they put someone like that on there, like
Yeah.
Summer Walker, I actually don't even listen to the song. I actually I don't think I want to be involved in this.
Or says I'm just gonna hit a skip.
Oh yeah, like
Because-
Kendrick had the Kodak song.
Yeah, it's
I
was
didn't
like, I
fuck
don't
with
wanna
that
and,
one.
and that sucks
Yeah.
because then like usually like 15% of the songs in the album are
Yeah.
gone for me because there's a few features like that on every album.
Well, you know, artists
Damn,
have
you'll
started.
skip the song.
I just because then if it's halfway good and then Summer Walker comes in, it's like,
You just hit the skip.
yeah, you've ruined it for me. You've ruined it for me now.
She is, funny part is like Ghostface Killah's on that song too. She's the worst. She's the worst part of that song.
Of course.
She's the absolute worst part of that entire song.
I bet she makes good music, but it's not for me.
Not for me.
And not for me.
Is it because
Not for me
she's?
at
It's
all.
because she's a woman.
No, it's because she's a
Of course
fucking
it's because she's a woman.
asshole.
Yeah.
She's an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah,
Is she
wasn't
really?
she like on some
Yeah.
loser shit on the internet?
Nah, she's just weird. She's just a goofball.
She was doing something weird. Something real weird.
She be doing shit with her kid, and it's just very strange.
Like pedo shit?
Not pedo shit, but
Oh.
just like weird, like earthy girl shit.
I was like exploiting your kid like I'm gonna
Earthy
rub
girl
some-
shit?
Some
yeah,
mud.
like giving them raw eggs or something.
Giving them raw eggs.
Don't give
That-
your kid.
so guys, I saw a movie this week, and it's probably the movie that I hate the most I've seen this year.
we gotta
Damn.
talk about this.
I saw Spring Breakers. I had never seen.
oh, I think it's a
Why
challenge.
did you watch that,
Bro, that movie was fucking awful, dude.
Spring break?
So for those who don't know, it's about like Selena Gomez, Vanessa Hudgens, and like these two other chicks,
I don't know who the other people are.
and they're basically college girls. and they come
No,
down.
the other girls in the
Oh.
movie.
I don't know who they are.
Oh.
They come down to celebrate spring break in
How dare you
Florida.
not
I was like, those are bad bitches, G.
Those are bad. Those are bad
are a
Disney
couple of bad
bitches.
You better know about those bad bitches.
Those are bad Disney
those
bitches.
are two bad Disney bitches.
So they go down to celebrate spring break
Oh
in
my
Florida.
God.
Shit's going crazy. They're doing drugs. They're drinking and shit. Girls have their titties out and they're shaking ass. And then
It's
at
not
one
the titties
point
I wanted to see. I
they-
wanted to see that's titties.
they get arrested because they're drinking and they're underage. They get arrested for underage drinking.
Yeah.
They spend the day in the county, and then the fucking judge tells them, like, you have to do. You can either pay a fine or you do 2 more days.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we don't have money, and they have to go back. And they're in there a day, and they get bailed out by James Franco's character,
Yeah.
who was in the same place because he had just bailed out his friends, and he saw them, and he's like, I'm gonna bail out these fucking hot ass bitches. So he bails them out, and
He looks like Riff Raff.
he looks like Riff Raff.
Probably not even a lot, dude. It was probably like what, $50 bail or
It was
something?
probably some cheap
He spent
shit.
$200 to get 4 bad bitches out.
Bro, he gets them out, and then he basically just like takes them around, and he like introduces them to his people, and he's like a drug dealer apparently, and he's supposed to be like this hard fucking dude. And then Selena Gomez's character the whole time is like, I want to go home, and she's crying.
But she's the only sane one out of all
Yeah,
of
she's like, she starts crying. She doesn't stop crying, and then James Franco's like, all right, you can go home, just leave. And then her friends take her to the bus stop, and she goes home
them. Damn, Selena
And-
Gomez, really?
because she's like a good Christian girl. She
Good
goes
for
to
her.
she goes to church every Sunday and shit.
Not
Like
being a Christian,
she only just
though.
went because her fucking friends went.
They haven't been on any crazy shit yet, right? They're just doing drugs and stuff like that?
Yeah, and then eventually the 3 of them who stay, they because the story after that doesn't focus. Selena Gomez is gone. She's out of the movie.
Yeah.
It focuses on the 3 who stay with James Franco. They go with him when he does like when he robs people, when he does drug deals. They're shooting people. They're fucking stealing with him.
With the pink shiesties
They
on
wear
and
pink
stuff.
shiesties,
Yeah.
and it's so stupid. The plot is horrible. The dialogue is bad. The whole time, it was an hour 35, but the movie, no kidding, felt like a 2.5-hour movie.
God. So wait, what is the problem? At the end, they're just trying to break free of James Franco's chains?
So James
or what?
Franco, listen, James Franco is apparently he came up in the drug world with like a specific dude, right? Like this
Okay.
dude who like, took him under his wing. This dude is literally it's Gucci Mane. It's
Is it actually him?
Yes, Gucci Mane plays like this drug dealer who apparently brought James Franco up.
Oh man.
Is
now
it Fat
I wanna-
Gucci? It's Fat Gucci.
It's Fat
right?
Gucci. It's just
Oh,
fucking.
no.
It's
No,
hilarious.
No, hold on.
That's
That's
my favorite
fire.
Gucci.
Good,
That's
that-
fire.
I love seeing Gucci. That shit was hilarious. Gucci's
I
in the
like
movie.
that. You don't like that, Gio?
I know. I love that.
Oh.
I
Gucci
love
was in the
that
movie. Gucci's like this drug dealer. And he's like, I don't want you around no more, or some shit.
Damn.
And basically, the whole movie, or the whole end of the movie, James Franco is like, I'm gonna fucking kill him because he shot at one of my girls, and he's like, he's a fucking bitch. So they pull up on a boat to like a harbor to where Gucci's, because I guess Gucci has a beach house,
Yeah.
and he pulls up, and then they're like walking on the fucking dock.
Oh,
And then
shit.
James Franco literally gets shot as soon as they walk off. And the girls, there's 2 of them. At this point, there's 2 of them because one of them left because she got shot in the arm.
Oh.
2 of the
She
girls,
couldn't take it anymore.
she couldn't take it.
Is
Bro-
Vanessa still there?
yeah, Vanessa and another one.
Damn.
It's literally 2 of them. They killed, no kidding, like 25 dudes with guns.
Oh my God.
They kill 25 dudes, and then they get to Gucci, who's like in the tub, and like 2 bitches in front of him, like bathing and shit.
Yeah.
He's in the tub, fucking smoking a blunt. And then Vanessa Hudgens pulls up on him and fucking shoots him. And then they're walking out in slow motion, and they're driving back in their car, and like a voiceover is them calling their mom, like, Mom, like, we're going to go back to school now. Like, we feel like we learned a lot here. We want to do better. And I was like, bro, this is the worst
How
fucking
long does
movie.
this movie take?
Oh my
Like
God.
how long is it?
The
like
time span?
Is
Probably
it a week?
no. I'd probably want to say like quite a few months, maybe a month
Okay.
or so.
Bitch,
So-
we going back to school.
So I'm guessing, like,
yo, you can't come back.
They stayed much longer after spring break was done.
Yeah. And their moms must have been calling them. Must have
Yeah,
been blowing their
like
phones
what the
up.
fuck? Where'd you go?
Where the fuck are you guys? You have
Oh my
piercings and
God.
stuff. What happened? So they got hard, right? Like they started acting hard at the end.
They
They were
started
all
acting
about
hard.
it. They were
Yeah.
down with it.
Yeah, they were down with it. James Franco died, and they were still carrying on his fucking mission of killing Gucci Mane. Like the whole thing was. I recommend nobody watch this movie. It was so fucking bad.
Stay
bro.
far away as you can from
And the
Spring
music,
Breakers.
the music was so bad. It was mostly dubstep.
Oh, of course. I hate when they
Far
do that
away
in
from
songs,
it.
dude. When they add just EDM into fucking songs,
I
it's
don't-
like
I don't
action
like it.
movies or whatever.
I don't like it.
And you know what I hate too, and sorry to the ladies out there, and this goes for guys too. Also, it's like when they have like Black Widow beat up a bunch of people with guns, and I'm like, how, man? Like,
Well,
it's,
Black Widow makes sense.
it's like Steven Seagal though. Like, it's 70 people around her, and like one at a time are going, and they're all getting beat up, and none of them are shooting.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
For
I know
some
what you
reason, you don't see a single bullet go anywhere, and then sometimes they do that for guys too. Where it's like a young Jedi or
mean. You,
like
you
a,
just don't believe it.
It's just so unbelievable, and like they'll push him and they'll go flying or something. And I'm like, this is so weak, dude. Like you're fucking
You
the
need.
whole thing up.
I feel like you need some kind of like counterbalance to
You
that
want it to
shit.
be like
you know,
you want to be on the edge of your seat. You don't want these Spring Breaker girls to be going around shooting 20 dudes. You want them to be like up against the wall like
Make
GTA.
it smaller. It doesn't need to be 20. It could be like 5.
To remedy that, I watched The Matrix. Well, I rewatched it. My girlfriend had never seen it, and I showed her that movie. And just rewatching, I was like, this movie's so fucking good, dude.
It was good? I gotta watch
you never
it.
seen it? The Matrix is
I've never seen
amazing.
The Matrix.
You got to rewatch the last one. The last one's pretty good.
I don't like any of them after the first one. They're all bad.
Joe, I heard awful things about the last one.
It's pretty good.
The last one was horrible.
Yeah,
very
it was
meta.
The last one was, it literally ruined my day. That last one, the last Matrix is horrible. It's disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful to the first one.
Really?
Yes.
How?
Because basically the whole movie, the very last Matrix that came out in 2021,
Yeah.
the directors who made it are the directors who initially made the first Matrix. And they,
Yeah.
the whole plot in the movie is they're saying Warner Brothers forced us to make this, or they said they were going to get another director to make it.
Yeah.
So they were like, we just made it because we wanted to get the money and we
That's
didn't want.
not all that they said.
That's literally
one of them
bro.
was like, it is kind of nice to, because I think their parents died, and so I don't know the pronouns. One of them was like, yeah, it's just nice to write the movie again because I missed the characters or whatever. It's very safe for me.
But the whole point of like the beginning of the movie was them saying like
It is
Warner
a shit on
Brothers
Warner
forced
Brothers.
us to make this movie.
That's what I heard. I heard, that they were just kind of
And
like
if you know that, then you know the director's not going to put the heart into it if you're forced to make it. Like it's not
I
enjoyable.
thought it
I heard they were taking jabs like at Warner Brothers.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the movie and
a
shit,
ton
right?
of jabs at Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
But the first one is just
Fucking Neil Patrick Harris. Was that Neil Patrick Harris?
yeah,
No,
he was the villain.
Oh yeah, okay.
He was the villain in
What?
the last one.
How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Barney Simpson.
It was horrible.
Is that his name?
bro.
Barney Simpson?
Barney Simpson.
Bro, there's whole action
Simpson.
scenes where people are wearing COVID masks. It's
They are,
so
they are.
bad.
Oh, yeah, the big action
It's
scene.
so fucking horrible.
I'm not saying it's fantastic. I just think it's a fun time.
You enjoyed it.
I liked it.
You had a good time.
Yeah, it's wacky.
I felt it was disrespectful.
It's like Looney Tunes. It's like real life Looney Tunes. Once the bitch starts flying in the air, I was like,
Oh,
holy
bro,
shit.
when she starts flying, I'm like, oh, get out of here.
What?
I was so angry I watched that. I was like, I can't believe
my
this just
God.
fucking, this happened to me.
That
She's
shit was
floating
so
around and
cute.
shit.
Oh, yeah, they are flying. Her and Keanu are full on
So, Omar,
flying.
you've never seen the first one?
No, I haven't. But
Oh,
I
you
did
gotta
see
watch
a
it. It's
really good
amazing.
movie recently that was a very fun time.
Which one?
And I avoided this movie because for some reason I thought it was going to be lame. Kingsman, the first Kingsman.
Kingsman's
Good
fucking great, bro.
fucking time, bro.
That was a great movie.
The action
Holy
scenes
shit.
are amazing. That's some of the best
Phenomenal.
action scenes I've seen in a movie
The
in
church?
a minute.
Oh, well, yeah,
dude.
I've seen that scene 1,000
The
times.
whole scene with the water, dude, when he's
Yeah.
fucking swimming through the shit. Oh, man.
Oh, the
Kingsman's
car?
fuck-
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
Kingsman's amazing,
It's
dude.
it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. It was way funner than I thought it was going to be like EDM music and
Nah,
fucking
bro. It's a fun
lame
fucking
shit,
movie.
lame British shit.
I saw Argyle, and I forgot what happens, but it's tied into the Kingsman.
There's a
it?
Kingsman universe
Yeah.
right now, right? The
well-
Kingsman Cinematic Universe.
The Gentleman.
KCU.
KCU.
The KCU. There's been like 4 of them,
The
bro.
KFC.
They are, yeah.
The KFC.
Yeah, there's Kingman,
Kingman.
Kingman Gold Circle. There's Kingman and the Kingsman Gold Circle. I'm like midway through that one.
I would
right
say
now.
watch the first 2 or that's it.
Really?
We don't need anything
I
else.
haven't seen the
Oh.
second one. I need to give that
The
one a
second one's
shot.
pretty good.
The third one is what? Just Kingsman, right?
The third,
It's like the prequel, isn't
the
it?
second one is Circle. Is the Secret Circle.
That's
I
a
think.
sequel. That's a sequel.
Yeah. Then the
And
third
then-
one is I feel like that's when Channing Tatum.
Have you
shows up.
guys heard
No,
of
no,
this?
that's the second.
okay.
And then the Gentleman and blah. Blah
Have you guys heard of this comedy show? I guess it's like comedy / dramedy show on Netflix called Baby Reindeer.
I've not watched it.
I've
I've
never
heard
even
of it.
This show is fucking amazing. It just came out recently. It's set in the UK. It's about this comedian who's like an up and comer, and he's working at a bar, and this chick comes in. She's like a heavier set woman, and
I wanna fuck you.
basically she's like
I
hitting.
wanna fuck you.
She's hitting on him super aggressively, and she's telling him all this shit about her life that seems
Hungry.
completely unbelievable.
Get
And
me
then
a
like she becomes obsessed with him. She starts showing up every day,
Yeah.
and she's like eventually she somehow gets his email, and she's just She sends him literally more than 100 emails a day.
Okay.
She starts stalking him and shit.
Yeah.
And the whole show goes through them basically like their relationship because he's afraid to like let her down and tell her like I'm not really into you.
Yeah.
But eventually he Googles her and it turns out this woman's a serial stalker. She's been in jail multiple times for stalking like policemen and judges and
Stalking
like
policemen.
all kinds of people.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll shoot you.
They'll really shoot.
They're
They'll
fucking
shoot you
nuts.
immediately.
And it goes through like his evolution, his comedy career, as well as like him trying to balance that with this woman like fucking stalking him, like serially stalking him. It's really fucking good.
That's an interesting. I did not think that was gonna be. I was thinking like Sweet Tooth. You remember Sweet Tooth? That show.
Nah.
Sweet Tooth was cute. Sweet Tooth is cute.
I've never seen Sweet
I
Tooth.
was thinking Baby Reindeer or something
No,
like that.
It's very much the
I
opposite.
thought it'd be like a sci-fi comedy or something.
Nah, it's dark, but it's funny. I would
That's
check it out.
interesting. I should give it a go.
Yeah,
It's funny.
It's funny. It has a lot of traumatic moments, but it's funny.
Oh, okay. I
He's
was like,
supposed to be a
what?
comedian. If he's good, if he's a comedian, and imagine how scary that is having a stalker and trying to make it and you're having a good set and you look in the back and she's over there.
You think about it, they're gonna know where
The
you
fucking
are.
Blood is gonna drop out of your face.
They're gonna know where you are all the time because
yeah.
you're
promoting it.
You're promoting your show.
Yeah.
It's up on the wall.
Yeah.
Found
Holy
him.
shit, she's there. She's in the back. She's getting her 2 drinks.
Yeah,
She's getting her 2 drinks.
2 drink minimum.
Two
She
drink
said,
minimum.
"Give me the 2. Try all the appetizers."
Her 2 drinks and her dry ass chicken tenders. Comedy shows have the worst fucking food.
They do. The coconut shrimp though at the Improv, I do like a lot.
The coconut.
I haven't
shrimp.
tried it.
do
But
like the coconut
all the
shrimp.
food there, every time I get food from there, I'm like, this is horrible and it's overpriced.
The tenders are ass. Yeah, it's ass. I had to fight with fucking the chick that last time. She tried to
Why?
charge me for one of these drinks that they never
Oh.
brought. I put another drink order and I was having a good time and I was ready to drink it, get
Yeah.
more drunk than I already was. And then she didn't. And then so she comes back. She's like, "Hey, y'all need anything?" And I tell her about the drink. It's like maybe 25 minutes left of the show.
Okay.
And then she comes back like with 5 minutes left. And at this point, I'd already been like, you know what? I don't even want the drink anymore. And she came back 5 minutes later and she had the receipt. She gave it to me. And I saw the drink on there. And I was like, you bitch.
You bitch.
Bro.
I did not order this.
I
I'm telling
just
you,
talked to you about this drink.
She's not the only one, bro. They try and get people, dude. When
They
when
do.
they know people have been drinking, they for real will like do shit like that because they're like
Yeah.
they're not gonna know they're fucking drunk. But
Because,
I
yeah.
scan my shit like a fucking computer when I get my receipt.
You got it, dude. Yeah, because everyone's drunk. Everyone's having a good time. It's dark. It's like crowded.
Yeah.
It's very easy. People just like put the card down and like sign it and that's it.
Damn, I haven't been to that Improv yet. It's the one by. It's on I-10, right?
Yeah, the marquee.
You gotta catch a show with us, Gio.
Oh,
I don't-
Gio.
Comedy shows, I just feel weird.
Have you ever been to one?
What?
No, but I just feel like I
See,
feel
Gio,
uncomfortable.
I've
you've
been to
never
like 100.
been to
They're
one.
good.
You don't know until you've been, Gio.
Nah.
You're being a baby.
Who do you like?
You're being a
baby reindeer.
You're being a baby reindeer right now, dude. You gotta go.
I'm trying to see who's coming.
Comedian wise, I don't know. I mean, I probably see a lot of people. I just don't want to go.
Who's like one of your favorite comedians right now?
Tony Baker.
Tony Baker?
Yeah, I like Tony Baker.
Tony Baker.
He's a brown bald man.
I never heard of Tony Baker.
I think
He's
I've heard.
pretty
I've seen him headline a bunch of shows at the Mothership.
If he comes, I'll go see him. I've never seen any of his shit, but because you like him, I'll go see him.
He might have been.
He probably
here
was
recently.
here.
He might have been here very recently.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I didn't go. I wasn't there.
Yeah. I look at that. I said, "Cool."
You're being
I like going to the movies and seeing like the names on the little things.
It is
You're being
fun.
the same way as Omar. He used to be the same way, and I was telling him like, "Let me put you on. Let me put you on." He was like, "I don't want to see this fucking live show."
To the
took
show?
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
took you,
to,
and
Shane
now
Gillis.
you're a fucking you're a scoundrel. You
I'm
see
all
more
over it.
shows than me.
You're a
Yeah,
scoundrel.
I'm all over the fucking
You're
show.
into it.
And I don't know why I
It's a
was
good
always like that.
time.
I was always into like comedy podcasts. I don't know why I always thought like a stand-up wouldn't be good. They are good.
Yeah, man. Even like ones who you're not super familiar with,
Yeah.
they can still be good. You
You
know?
get tricked by the fucking Tom Segura's and stuff. Sorry,
Ah,
Tom.
oh yeah,
But
man.
you get tricked by them because those are the ones you see, and I'm like, that's not good.
Oh,
So if
Nick
they're not
Swartzen
good,
is going to be there.
these guys can't.
He was
be
there. I saw when I went to that theater yesterday. He was outside.
Do you guys
Not
hear
him,
about
but
what
like
happened to him,
the
though?
names.
What
What
happened?
He recently, like maybe 3 weeks ago, he got walked off stage because he was so belligerent and drunk that he couldn't keep the show going.
What the fuck?
I felt so bad, bro. They were
I
booing
love
him.
that.
They were heckling him and booing
Damn,
him for
that's
like
a-
20 minutes.
That's
They kicked him off.
hilarious. That's a bad look though.
That's a very bad
We
look.
can go
yeah.
see Carlos Mencia.
Bro, I don't want
Wait,
to see
Gio, can I
him.
see with you?
2 days before my birthday.
Who's there? Oh, hold on. I
You
saw a
gonna
few
see
good
Mencia?
people. We gotta go see this guy, Gio.
Man,
Who?
McCusker.
I
I
got.
don't like his face.
I got.
Gio,
tickets to
come
Troy
on,
Vaughn.
bro.
Damn, you really go.
Fahim Anwar is coming too. I want to.
I would see
him.
Pete Holmes. I like Pete Holmes.
I don't
Donnell
know.
Rollins.
Kevin James.
I would
That's
see.
not
I would
Kevin
see
James
Donnell.
love.
Donnell's coming.
Brian
he's coming.
Simpson's
I would see
coming.
Donnell. You want
Josh
to see?
Johnson's pretty funny.
Ari Spears was just here. Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Earthquake, dude.
I might go to Earthquake. Sam J. Okay, all right, they got me.
There's a few more people on there that I think
Corey
you might
Holcomb?
like.
Dustin Nickerson. Okay.
Hey, bro.
Watch it,
Hey
now.
man, watch it, bro. This is a
sound like
PG. It's PG podcast. That's a good note to end on, guys.
Oh, can I tell a story? A quick story about last night.
Oh yes, please.
Okay, so last night, me and my friend, we're out and about, and then somebody's like, "Hey, y'all should go to like an after hours bar or whatever, and like hang out." So we go to the after hours. We're standing in line outside. The line is not fucking moving. It's just a bunch of people just standing there, and then all of a sudden, I see this guy, like my height, and he has a snake around him. He has
Oh
a
my
snake
God.
around his neck.
An actual
An
snake.
actual little baby snake.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's fucking weird. But this is what guys do to like get girls' attention or whatever. So
Go
I'm
to
like,
New
all right.
Orleans. You're gonna see a
Yeah,
thousand
you wanna
people
see
with snakes on their
1,000
shoulders.
Even in fucking 6th Street. Remember
Yeah.
that shit? Like, there's always just a guy with a snake every time you go out.
Mm-hmm.
So we're there. Guy's doing weird shit. And the guy looks at me and said, "Yo, bro." And just starts saying a bunch of shit to me. I'm like, holy shit, I know this guy.
Oh.
I'm like, fuck, I know this guy.
Who is
and I
it?
went to high school with him. I'll tell you his name after. I don't even know if y'all remember him.
What the fuck?
But and he's just like, yeah, bro, and he's doing all this shit, and I'm like, why do I know the weird guy at the bar? I don't like this feeling.
I actually hate people with snakes at the bar.
I
Me
hate
too.
It's too loud. That poor fucking thing.
Bro, don't bring any living thing out to a bar.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Unless it's like a beer garden and you're bringing a dog. That's fine.
Or a child.
Yeah, or a child. Don't bring no child.
Don't bring no child anywhere. So we're in the line. So he's doing the weird shit. He's trying to talk to girls, whatever. And I'm just standing. I'm looking at my friend David. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why do I know this guy? All of a sudden, he's like, y'all want to see something crazy?
Uh-oh.
And the girls are like, sure, whatever. This man puts the snake's head in his mouth.
Oh no,
Was
you
it a big-
scared.
It was baby snake?
Baby
Bro,
snake.
them bitches,
Scaring the hoes,
those girls
dude.
probably ran
They
away.
literally said, hell no, this nigga weird.
Yeah.
And turned away from him to
Oh.
face the wall
Oh
and
my
look at themselves in the
God.
mirror.
I don't know how people don't care, but how do you not understand how strange that
What
is?
the
It was
snake
fucking,
in
and I
his
was like, bro,
mouth?
that was weird. He's like, I don't give a fuck. And then he proceeds to walk to the front of the line and get in before everybody.
If you,
He got in before everybody?
Yes.
he has a snake on him.
He has a snake on him.
We have to get him out of here. He's a danger.
No, oh, I thought they let him in immediately.
They let him in immediately.
He probably knows people.
He probably
Yeah.
goes there all the time.
Yeah,
The
bro.
snake started
come
snapping at the
on.
bouncer. He said, "Calm him down."
Bro, I gotta know who
Come on,
this
get in
is.
there.
What the fuck?
I don't even know if y'all remember him. But he's a guy.
I'm
he's
dying
like,
to know his
He was a
name.
weird guy. in
That's
high school.
insane, dude.
I'm dying to know this guy's name.
A fucking snake, like wearing it like a necklace. I mean,
Wearing it like a necklace, bro. For real, like had it on. It was insane, bro.
Yeah.
What if you go? What if
Snake's
you go to the
gonna kill him in his
restroom?
sleep.
He takes it with him.
You have to,
He
you
for
go
sure
pee?
takes it with him. He has to.
He lives with that snake.
Yeah.
That's his snake.
So fucking weird.
I hope the snake had a good time. I guess.
The snake had a good time.
At the very least, I hope the snake had fun.
All right, but yeah, that's it. Holy
All right,
shit.
cheers,
All right,
everybody.
We're gonna
Bye,
get this
guys.
out of jail.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
y'all.